What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today, well, we haven't really been pushing in Realmscape that much because the difficulty really does seem steep. We're up to 144. I think you can now go up to, like, forget actually how far. I don't even think there's a way to see. There's no leaderboard. There's nothing like that, but what we do now have is another tenant hero, and we have more overall power on our account, including upgrading some more heroes potentially and some tenant spots. So we got that one all at 55. Those are kind of all over the place. I think what we're going to do is just continue upgrading this plot as much as possible whenever possible. Toolboxes are becoming the chokehold when you start spreading them out. If we didn't have the 6th house and we were only working on the 5th one, it would probably be a little better. Kind of is what it is. We do need to still work on this Betty hero too, so we're gonna do a couple upgrades. Maybe said maybe. See, there we go. That's just the main account's luck. It's absolutely insane. Every single time, it's insane. So what we can do is come down to regular Betty. We can continue to upgrade her here, which should be enough to go to V3 and then almost V3 plus. We can get her to like there, which is solid. So beyond that, we got some good upgraded heroes. Right now all our tenants should be in pure tenant mode with all their flags and everything. So let's see how this might go here. Realms Gate. Let's go ahead and enter. Let's try using our new favoritist hero in the game. Has, I believe, a fan on right now, which is going to be important as well. We are definitely using her core because crowd control is insane with this hero. We're going to put her to slot 1 just in case. Like that right there. Basic attack. Just immediately cast the active ability, and then on top of that it casts the core of origin, and you can see that is the whole point. You just get hit once in place 1 and you immediately can just kind of win. Well, maybe because there's still a carry and that's still really sketchy, but I think we're gonna be okay. We have full shields. The mark damage was almost too much, because if we can start doing perfect smash on this difficulty, that would be absolutely amazing. I would really love it. And as you guys can see, we do have to take like 1 hit every round, but once we take that hit, it's really not a problem, because even in round 2, if one of them breaks out and they hit the front slot again, she's going to be back at full energy. She then CCs everybody again. And it's a nice little process, doing a bit of damage at the same time. It's not quite the same as, you know, like a PvP scenario where enemies have much lower HP. We're able to go through these heroes pretty easily here. And again, getting the Unimax lockdown so we can't taunt our back row, locking down the Penny so she can't crit and do gigantic AoE to our entire team, and it just lets our main heroes really go to town and start demolishing enemy teams. Now the light team is usually one that is a little tricky because of those Asmonel crit marks. There we go. Good. Faithblade hit her right away, which is perfect. Of course, some heroes like Michelle are just crowd control immune, so you're just never going to be able to CC them. But if they do hit again this round, once we get back to full energy again, it'll happen again. And you can see we went from losing heroes all the time to just like completely locking down the enemy team. And it's really changing my perspective of when you should go for this hero, because even without great tenants, just giving her an energy artifact and getting a noble core, like, she just does some absolutely amazing things. Now definitely probably not the best first transcendence to go for still. Maybe second transcendence in tandem with Lord of Fear Aspen. I don't know. It just depends on when you can get a core on her. Even if it's not a noble core, it's a lower chance, of course, to CC the enemy, but it's still a chance to CC the enemy, which if the enemy team's going before you, I would say she is the better option between her and Jara. If it's between Jara and her in a scenario where the enemy is faster, then she is going to be definitely stronger than Jara, I think. In most cases, at least. And you can see here overall doing pretty solid, even though she's using an elusive mirror, which means she's extremely squishy. Basically, Unbending Will keeps her going to the point where she can use her ability multiple times, multiple rounds in a row, and you make a lot of progress. If we weren't stuck in Void Campaign by a Valkyrie wave, we would probably be going much further just because of this hero, and we're gonna have to try to figure out a way to get past that Valkyrie wave eventually. It's just gonna be really difficult to figure out exactly what we need to do. Still want to hunt and try to get a giant killer copy for her. We're just gonna have to sell some copies on the auction house, but selling Mockman and Asmodel right now are going to be long-term ventures unless I want to take like a 5,000 cut on each hero, which I might. It might be worthwhile just to get her as a giant killer to really start pumping out more damage. She honestly might be able to get Sealand, what, 35? Is that what it goes to now? Might be able to get that done pretty soon as well. Still one-shotting stuff, which is good to see. The carry's really annoying. Like, really annoying here. The mark damage is probably going to kill. Yep. I can say the mark damage is probably going to be too much because even if we do have shields, the mark damage just kills you through unbending and everything. So we're still not quite there on, like, the perfect smash function. But on majority of these, we are one-tapping them. Man, I have not actually looked at these in forever. And of course, I totally forgot that these things do different things. They give like better for the higher tier they are. Sure. I mean, I guess getting certain one of those abilities does makes it better. One thing I haven't done in forever is use one of these things. 'Cause I never manually do this. I mean, the puppets I think give better rewards, right? But like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I think they give better rewards. It's been so long since we've done anything in this game mode besides Smash It. They definitely seem easier, so maybe that's part of it. They just basically take all the enemy skills away and you just go to town and it makes it super easy. And everybody has fun. At least I'm having fun, I can say that much. Because this hero is a blast. We got some chests here. Free gems. You always forget about the gems that you get from this game mode. It's really nice. And yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go for a smash on Boom right there. 144. It's a difficult one, that's for sure. But I think we can smash. We of course haven't done it cleanly, and even doing it manually, we did have one where we did not beat it perfectly. I'm getting more confident that that might be possible now that we have this hero. So we're gonna smash it out. We, of course, have to let it tick. We can't just get the resources immediately. Why is this letting me know? I think we're supposed to be getting an upgrade to this sometime this month. I just don't know when either. But yeah, I think we're good. And it's all thanks to this hero here that I'm thankful we decided to build and get a noble core on. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. You better be ready to see a lot of this hero because she is broken in so many game modes. Probably even really good in Star Expedition for beating the new difficult enemies in like the first, what's like 8 and 9, whatever they're called. The new difficult game mode, not the boss of course, but the actual enemies. So see you guys next time.